No bullshit weekly update. Starting us off with their vehicle discounts, the Lycorius is 20% off, going for just under 1.6 mil, down from 2 mil. And this is a very fun car to drive. It's very fast. I'm not going to say it's the greatest looking of all time, but I don't think it looks terrible. And if you play on console and have access to HSW, this car is like insanely fast. I definitely think this one's worth the cop. The Overflod Autark is 40% off, going for 1.17 mil, down from 2 mil. And the Autark is a very high performing supercar. I do believe it's within the top 10 fastest supercars, and 40% off is a pretty hefty discount, so I definitely pick one of these up as well. The Albany Roosevelt Valor is on sale. It's 50% off and is going for $491,000, down from just under a mil. If you're into cool old-timey cars, this is definitely something to pick up. So if you're into that kind of thing, 50% off that's a lot, you know? It's not every week that Rockstar gives us 50% off something. The Albany Lurcher is 40% off, going for $390K, down from $650. And it's actually a pretty fast vehicle. It's got a surprisingly good top end despite its poor acceleration. And of course, in the back, it has the decoration of a zombie crawling out of a coffin, which is pretty damn cool. It's definitely very festive and it's not that expensive either. So I think grabbing a Lurcher is worth it. The LCC Sanctus is on sale for 1.2 mil, down from 2 mil. Super expensive bike, but I do believe it is limited time. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it's a really sick motorcycle. There's a lot of cool customization that you can do to it, and it's not the greatest drive ever, but once you get a hang of the handling, it does feel very satisfying, and it's very fast as well in a straight line. Our luxury autos this week include the LCC Sanctus that we just reviewed. It looks so sick, and you can get this one for 1.2 mil, a little more expensive because it's been customized already, and I do think it is a beautiful customization. And on the other side, we have the Overflod Autark. Symbion's lineup this week is pretty fire. First up, we have the Western Zombie Bobber, another high bar motorcycle. I really like the Bobber personally. I do think it's kind of like middle of the pack. Like, it's a good all-rounder kind of vehicle. Not the best at any one thing, but it's a solid drive. And that you can grab for, oh my god, it's pennies. $67,000. That is dirt cheap. I'd definitely pick up a Zombie Bobber. These are sick. Up next, you can grab the Dundreary Landstalker with this really sick livery for 1.24 mil. Up next is the Albany Frankenstein, going for $250,000. It's also a pretty sick vehicle, very fast in a straight line, sounds incredibly good, but the biggest downturn of it is it handles like but it is cheap, so it's not like you're overpaying for anything. Up next is the Romero Hearse that you can get for $20,000. That is a third of the already penny amount for the Western Bobber. This thing is dirt cheap and is very much a festive vehicle. $20,000 is not a lot to invest to, you know, be in the spirit and everything. So if you're really out of cash, just pick one of these up. Last up, we have the Tornado Rat Rod. It's going for $189,000. And last thing, in case I didn't say it for any of these vehicles, but they are all 50% off aside from the Dundreary Landstalker. That one is normally priced, but yeah, these are all great vehicles to get into the spirit, so make sure you grab one to celebrate. Our podium vehicle for this week is the Karin Everon Absolute Unit. You can still buy it on the luxury section of the Southern San Andreas website, but it cost over $1 million, so worth rolling for and grabbing one for free. And it's got this sick, like, Gravedigger monster truck livery. That's hype. Our LS Car Meet prize ride is the Chimera motorcycle, which you can get by placing top 3 for 2 days in a row in LS Car Meet Series races. The Chimera is kind of a piece of and also kind of cool at the same time, so it really is up to you on whether or not this is worth it. I still think the Chimera is kind of cool, so I'm gonna go for it, but nothing to cry about if you miss it. And over here at the LS Test Track, we have the Lurcher once again, the Zombie Bobber, and the Rat Truck. For our money making this week, there's 3 times money in RP on the Condemned Adversary mode, and then 2 times money in RP for the other Halloween themed modes, like Slashers, Lost vs. Damned, Judgment Day. There's gonna be 3 times money for bodyguard and associate salaries. That means if you're helping out with the MC business or an office CEO. And then the Halloween free mode content will continue as well, that being the ghost hunt, phantom cars, possessed animals, and UFO business battles. There will also be returning Halloween items like collectibles, such as collectible jack-o'-lanterns, the Camheads arcade cabinet, mask, bobbleheads, horns, face paints, that sort of thing. So that, my friends, is gonna wrap it up for this week in GTA. Drop a like if this video helped you guys out. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite thing is this week, what your favorite Halloween content is. Sub to the channel if you guys are new. We'll be covering weekly updates as they come out, and that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.